What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to another Binding of Isaac Repentance video. We actually don't have any new mods we're checking out today. We are playing some Blue Baby, a character that I don't normally bring out a whole lot because I do find him to be a little bit boring at times. Oh, that's massive. Thank you so much. That's a good start. It's a character I find a bit boring at times. Ooh. Okay, we're getting a pretty nice start today. That's not too bad. Alrighty then. I like that. But I've actually been getting, like, a pretty substantial amount of comments on my recent live streams and TikTok account and, like, YouTube Shorts and stuff. I've been getting a lot of comments of people asking me to help them and give them tips on playing Blue Baby, but also, surprisingly enough, unlocking the D6. Now, I knew that there was, like, a lot of new players with Repentance Plus coming out, you know, the online and all that fun stuff. I didn't expect there to be that many. I also, honestly, I'm not saying this from a place of like, malice or ill intent whatsoever, but I didn't actually think that Blue Baby to Isaac to unlock the D6 was super, super difficult. No, I'm not sure. Maybe it is hard, and I struggled back in the day when I started playing this game. I can't really remember, to be sure, but I just decided to whip out a little Blue Baby run and just have some fun with you guys today. It is just going to be a normal run. We're going to be having a good time, all of us together, as we normally do, but, you know, maybe you'll learn some new things along the way, my friends. So that's the plan for today. If you're new here, maybe you've come here because I titled this video like a Blue Baby guide or something. I have no idea what I'm going to title this video. We'll have to see. You know, if you wouldn't mind double checking, making sure you are subscribed to the channel, it would mean the world to me. And you can always change your mind later. So we are on to the Cellar 2 now. Pretty chill vibe so far. We did end up getting a lot of money. That was a big thanks to Petrified Poop, giving us these extra consumables from Poops. If you didn't know, Petrified Poop does indeed increase the drop rate chance from regular Poops. So one of the best trinkets on Blue Baby, especially if you're hanging on to his starting active item. Now, his starting active item isn't something that you necessarily need to hang on to. It's pretty mediocre. I mean, if you get something like Midas Touch, or anything of that sort, it is quite a good item. Or like maybe even like Dirty Mind, something like that. Hallowed Ground, even. I believe that does apply to the Poop active item. I might be mistaken, but I believe it does. I don't use this active item a ton, as I don't really play Blue Baby a whole lot, and the active itself, when you're not playing Blue Baby, is not really that useful. You know, Blue Baby has a little bit of a special passive where every time you explode a poop, it is going to spawn a blue fly for you, which is very, very strong. But he is the only character that has this passive. So no other characters get that little bonus passive, which means it's not a very good active item outside of Blue Baby. And it's not even that good of an active item on Blue Baby, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's not that good of a character. Or it's not that good of an active item, sorry. The character is kind of okay. See, Blue Baby's only friend. Now, I think a question of the day for today that's probably a little bit more fitting for the theme of this video is I would love to know what characters in this game you guys struggle with the most. You know, what characters would you guys like to see me play aside from Tainted Cain? Look, okay, let me be honest here. Tainted Cain may or may not be coming in a couple of weeks, okay? I can't promise anything, but he may or may not be making an appearance in a couple of weeks here, okay? Maybe there's a character that you don't know how to play super well that, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit more experienced at that character and I can show you kind of how to play them, what the vibes are like, and maybe you'll learn some things along the way. I'm not really sure. I do kind of tend to stick to my main character pool. You know, the Cain, the Isaac, the Lost, the Tainted Keeper, that kind of stuff. I've been branching out a little bit more recently. So we got Mom's Lipstick. It's not too bad. Red Heart is kind of stinky, but that's all right. And we are going to go to the Devil Deal. Now, Blue Baby has a fun little passive where the Devil Deals cost the same as their Red Heart counterparts in Soul Hearts, which is very, very good. Now, these aren't the best. I would like to lock in my Devil Deal, though, and this is going to give us speed and flight, so I'm going to take this. We're looking a little bit rough in the health department. However, we do have a restock machine in the shop, so I'm going to play this a couple of times to see if maybe we can get a soul heart to spawn. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. Now, I am on regular repentance, so this is going to do a double roll here. We didn't get any money for that. That's a bit of a shame. But I don't know. I just kind of felt like, well, first of all, my guides that I've been doing over on TikTok have been doing really, really, really well. People have been really enjoying those. And I kind of just wanted to, I don't know how else to describe it other than, like, give back a little bit more. I mean, for anyone who knows me and, like, watches my streams and all that stuff, you do know that I'm somewhat of a character, especially when it comes to the live stream stuff. You know, I'm the I'm the silly, goofy guy. In a sense, you know, I push other people's buttons because it's fun and it makes for good entertainment. But I also really want to give back to this community that has been just so absolutely incredible and so loving and so caring throughout my time on YouTube. And I think, you know, it wouldn't kill me to make some videos that are maybe a little bit less funny and are more either informative or kind-hearted. And that's just, it's just kind of how I felt today. So I just decided, you know what? Why don't we make a little video on Blue Baby? Maybe we make it as like a little sort of guide type of thing. Maybe some people watch it, maybe some people don't. And I think that that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you know, I am definitely making this for other people so that they can learn how to play this character and have some fun with it as well. Because this is an amazing game, and a lot of the characters, or I would say most of the characters in this game, oh, nice. Most of the characters in this game, that is stinky. I don't care about that. Most of the characters in this game, I apologize for saying that 3 times, are fun. There's some that aren't as much fun, but there are definitely some that are more fun than others. And then there's also the ones that are fun, but also pose, oof, that's a bit stinky. There are some that are fun, but also pose a bit of a challenge. I'm guessing from what I can tell, Blue Baby is one of them. I would say Tainted Lost, also another big one. I'm a big fan of Tainted Lost. I absolutely love playing Tainted Lost. He's a very hard character. Very hard to play, very hard to learn. I'll definitely take Broken Modem. That's very good. Definitely hard to learn because, I mean, you only have the Holy Card, and then as soon as you lose the Holy Card, you got to find another one, or you're kind of hooped. So I'd say there's a pretty steep learning curve there for that character. Now, I don't know how good my personal Tainted Lost guide would be. I've made shorts on it before, but just like playing Tainted Lost regularly. I mean, to be honest with you, if you want a Tainted Lost guide, or you want to learn how to play Tainted Lost better, I think Comment Bagel, wonderful, wonderful Twitch streamer, is probably your way to go. She does insane Tainted Lost streaks that are ridiculously long. And I could never live up to that skill level. It's kind of incredible, really, actually. I've never seen someone play one of the hardest characters in this game so consistently and so well in my entire time of watching and playing this game. It's really something else, I'll tell you what. But, you know, with other characters, I think that I can provide some benefit to those of you who are maybe still learning the game or learning the ropes. Things of that nature. Ooh, a pentagram. Oh, wow. This run is going quite swimmingly, actually. We haven't gotten any quality 4s, no game-breaking items. We've gotten a substantial amount of quality 3s. And, you know, Firemind is not one of those items. I did pick it up, personally. Firemind, especially if you're learning Blue Baby, Firemind is not one of those items that I'd recommend that you pick up. Because it's scary. Also, if you have enemies right on top of you and your tears explode, you just lose a soul heart. Okay, so there we go. Look, even I learned something new. So Judas's Tongue actually does work on Blue Baby, but he's the only soul heart character that this trinket works on. There you go. The more you know. I had no idea. So there's literally no point to me picking this up. I could, but it would just fill up an inventory slot. Not that I have a finite amount, but we've been getting a lot of lucky pennies. We got a nice 5 luck stat, actually. Wow, it's not too bad. I do like Piggy Bank. We don't realistically need it. I am going to pick it up because it's only 7 cents. It's a great item. I don't know if it's the best on Blue Baby. If you have some type of soul heart generation, it can be good, but it's also relatively good in the sense that, you know, if you're getting hit in a run, at least you get a little bit of kickback for it because you're going to be getting some money for that. But it's definitely not the best item on Blue Baby. For a lot of characters, it's a really good farming item. But since you don't have any like red hearts that you can replenish on this character, it's not the best. But it's certainly not bad. We are going to fight the boss right now. Because we're here. And, you know, we have the tools to do so. So this is not a problem by any stretch of the imagination. Now, here's to hoping that Fire Mine procs a couple more times here. Not when we're close enough to it. That kind of sucked. That's okay. We'll get rid of Gertie pretty quickly. He didn't do his spitting attack, which is rare. But I'm very happy about that. We also got a Soul Heart for our troubles. That's pretty good. Now, Experimental can be very bad or very good. I feel like I want to skip it. The reason being is that, yeah, you can get lucky with Experimental treatment. Most of the time, I don't. Most of the time, the item is just very, very bad for me personally. And there's also... I mean, there's plenty of other syringe items that you can get that will get you to spun still that don't require you losing some of your stats, you know? Actually, there's no other syringe items that cause you to lose your stats, except for maybe adrenaline if you're counting health. But you can still get your health back, you just don't gain the benefit of adrenaline anymore. So, we're comparing apples to oranges here is what I'm saying. I'll take this as a bonus soul heart. Thank you for the blended heart. Appreciate that. It's roam live in the wild, on the hunt for his item room. He's searching for his item room. But I would love to know actually what you guys think when you've maybe finished watching this video. I mean, maybe even at this point you have thoughts on it. Is this something that my audience is interested in? Are we interested in more non-modded runs that kind of showcase characters and how to play them and what to do on them to not really ensure, because this game is in part up to RNG, of course, but maybe assist in increasing your likelihood slash like statistical chance of getting a win on that said character. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. You know, this is something that I've thought about doing for a little while now. The reason I didn't do it, I'm going to be honest with you, the reason I didn't do it is because a lot of my non-modded videos, and non-mod showcases, like my regular runs, at least these days, don't really perform as well as they used to. Or they don't really perform well at all. I don't think they really performed well at all in any capacity. People have always kind of come to me for the mod showcases and things of that nature, but I was kind of thinking to myself over the last little while that, you know, that isn't really everything. And that I also do want to do things that are gonna make me happy and also provide some sort of, like, benefit to the people who watch my videos. And that's not to say that the mod showcases and stuff don't provide benefit. They definitely do. They definitely do. I mean, at the very least... Oh. See, even I make dumb mistakes. You know, at the very least, they give you a little bit of comfort for like 30 to 45 minutes every day, right? You're getting that little bit of comfort. Maybe a little bit of laughs. I'll take this. It's not terrible. Basically, if you double tap this at any sort of, I believe, enemy or pickup on the ground, it is going to mutate that enemy. So as you saw there, it changed into a different enemy. And if we do it on a pickup or like a consumable of some kind, it is going to, so like look here, it's going to change that consumable to something else. And a key is always nice, so we don't mind that. Yeah, you guys are definitely getting, you know, some sort of benefit from those mod showcases, but I wanted to do something that's maybe a little bit more fulfilling on my end, I guess. And those are definitely fun, and I absolutely love making them, so don't take this as me not saying that. I have such a fun time making those mod showcases, and it's some of the best parts of my day. That's okay. Give me the coins. Some of the best parts of my day, for sure. But I also, you know, I like to do some different stuff, and that's why I was talking about the Minecraft videos and the Silent Hill video and all that other fun stuff. These are just kind of things that I would also like to do in the meantime. Because it's passion stuff for me, you know? It's definitely passion stuff for me. So with this guy, if you kind of just stand to the side, you can avoid a lot of his jumps. He does do multiple jumps in a row, but if you stand to the side here, we'll do his brimstone attack. And then after his brimstone attack, or even during it, if you're below him, you get a little bit of a chance to kind of fire at him with your tears there. And Fire Mine did actually help out a fair deal there. That was really nice. I'm going to check the Devil Deal, see what we got. Money equals power and Little Delirium. Okay, I'm going to take Money equals power. I don't really care for Little Delirium, so I think I'm going to skip him. The reason being is that he can transform into some familiars that actually don't really provide us any benefit. And what I mean by that is he can turn into stuff like Bob's Brain, which is not the best thing for us. So we're making our way to Gehenna 1. Now, if you don't have this floor unlocked yet, this is totally fine. The only reason that I end up going Gehenna is because if you end up going Gehenna/Mausoleum, you will get a bonus item room and a shop. Because after Mausoleum/Gehenna 2, you do go straight to Womb 2, and the second floor of this little set here is actually the first floor of the Womb, but it does contain an item room and a shop, which is very, very nice. If you don't have it unlocked, I mean, it's not the end of the world. You just miss out on one item room and one shop, right? So it's not the biggest deal. But if you do have it unlocked, in most situations, if you have the health to enter that door, and like if you have the tools to get there, it is going to be more beneficial for you to go to these floors. Now, these floors are definitely a little bit tougher. They have some tougher enemies in them. But if you can start to learn the attack patterns of these enemies and kind of how these floors work, they're a little bit wonky floors, I'll admit that. But if you can kind of figure out how these floors work and what's going on with them, you'll have a great time. You get yourself a bonus item. Look at that. We got chocolate milk. Fantastic item. Very, very good. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of it because I don't really like having charge shots unless it's like Brimstone or Tech X. Those are the only two real charge shot things that I enjoy using. But chocolate milk, from a stat standpoint, is a very, very strong item. So we are going to take that. What do we got in here? You know, I do have money equals power, but I wouldn't mind rolling this a little bit just to kind of see what we get. We shouldn't lose a ton of damage over this. 0.22 so far. It's an extra little bit of HP. Not super psyched about that. I don't think it's good enough to warrant spending 5 cents, at least at this stage of the game. So we are going to roll again. We're going to get Voodoo Head. Now, I actually really like Voodoo Head, so I think I'm going to pick it up. We're going to lose a fair bit of damage there, like I said. But Voodoo Head is one of those items that's going to be extremely beneficial to Blue Baby. So if you don't know what Voodoo Head does, it basically, on every floor following the floor that you picked Voodoo Head up on, it's going to double the amount of curse rooms that you get, and it's also going to upgrade the curse rooms to be better variants of those curse rooms, which normally means you're going to be getting more soul heart drops. And as you know, Blue Baby is the soul heart king. It's all he needs. He needs soul hearts. I mean, aside from damage and tears and everything else. He only needs soul hearts. He doesn't need red hearts, doesn't need any of that. So, Voodoo Head is actually one of the better pickups on this character. And if you see it, you should definitely try to grab it, because we can be getting a lot more soul hearts. We can also end up getting Devil Deal items from those curse rooms, which is another big plus for us. Sadly, we did not get a deal here. It was only a 36% chance. Not too peeved about that. So we're just going to have to see how it goes. It is Mausoleum 2 for the second floor. This is known as the easier version of the 2 floors. Mausoleum, also in my opinion, definitely much easier than Gehenna. Gehenna is definitely a lot worse. I'm not a big fan of Gehenna. Hagalaz. I don't mind Hagalaz. I do also have a Hermit card, so I'm going to pop that, I think. Just kind of see what we got. PhD. We'll lose some damage for this, but I think PhD is worth it. I Can See Forever is great. Luck Up is great. 2 of Clubs. That's not the best, but that's okay. So we did give up a bunch of money in that room. But I think the pros outweighed the cons there. Because PhD should hopefully get us some Balls of Steel pills. It'll also get us some Tears Up pills, some Range Up pills. Those things of that nature. Those are all extremely beneficial to us. You know, getting stat increases is always a good thing. So we're pretty happy about that. And, you know, we can always get more money later in the run, right? This is the last floor that's going to have a shop without including the Hush floor. So after this point, we can pretty much just farm as much money as we need. We might want to end up spending some money on the Hush floor. And look at this. Fantastic. We got Power Pill. Okay, so these pills weren't great, but we did get 1 health up, which is nice. 48-hour energy, also a great pill. Don't specifically need 48-hour energy right now, because we do only have the poop. But if we end up getting a better active item, it's always nice knowing that that pill is going to be in the pool for us. Speed up. Nice. Not at max speed yet. Almost there. It's gonna verp up a horse pill speed up. Now, we're already at 1.85 speed, so I do think I want to find... See, look at that. This is that upgraded curse room. There was an enemy in there, but we got 2 black hearts for it. That's really, really good for us. I'm going to come back to this horse pill. I want to maybe find, like, a tears up or something. Because a regular speed up pill at this point is going to get us to max speed. We definitely don't need a horse pill, because that's going to be 0.3 speed increase. Don't really need that. Because we only need 0.15 to hit that speed cap. Because the speed cap is a nice flat 2. Money equals power, not doing a whole lot for us right now. We might as well roll this just a little bit. Top of lard. No thank you. D100. I'm okay. Don't really like the D100. Teleport 2.0, however. I'm a big fan of that. I really, really like this item. We can also roll this now. The Intruder, a great item. Don't think we need it on this run specifically. Akeldama. I might mess up, and it might blow up and, yeah, give us kind of garbage. So that's my bad. We should have taken the Intruder. Ow. Here's our second curse room. Look at that. That's beautiful. Magic skin and dead cat. I think what we're going to do, we're going to use magic skin in the secret room. I'm only going to use it once. So what this active item does, that's not bad. What this active item does is every time you use it, it's going to increase the percent chance that you're going to run into it again. So the first time you use it, it's 33%, as you see there on the left-hand side. 50% after 2 and 100% after 3. Now, dead cat kind of sucks because it is going to lower our heart container down to 1. I am going to risk it for the biscuit because we did already have 1 out of 3 guppies. So that's going to be 2 out of 3 guppy right there. I do think it's worth it. We're just going to have to play a little bit safe. And that is okay with me. I'm okay with playing a little bit safer. We got in here. We also have a boss trap, actually. So what we can do is take this, maybe? Pick this up. Grab this, and then just teleport to the shop, because we don't need to do that fight. We have found the super secret and the regular secret room. And once we end up... Ow. That's not good. I'm on half a heart. Might be dying a couple times this run, fellas. Might be dying a couple of times. Please bear with me. I'm not perfect. I'm only human. Okay, we're all only human. And I think that's what matters. We really didn't get another pill that we want to pop. I don't think there's anything in here. No, there was not. So I guess we're just going to have to pop that that horse pill. That horse pill that's going to give us the speed up. So that's fine. We are going to hit max speed off that. Now, what we can do with this Teleport 2.0. Teleport 2.0 is going to teleport us to a room that we have not been to yet. Now, we've been to everything on the floor except for the boss room. Once we fight the boss, we definitely missed boss rush, by the way. Once we fight the boss and beat it, if we get a devil deal, cool. We can go into the devil deal, and then we'll get a teleport to an air room. And if we don't get a devil deal, then we can use it, get into the devil deal, see what we got, work from there, all right? So that's the plan anyways. That's the plan at least, Stan. Charge this up. I do need to be a little bit careful here. Just because, yeah, I would love to live. That re-rolled that into a great chest. That actually worked out perfectly. We're going to go to the chest, like I said. I do want to show you guys how to do that Isaac fight. And what do we have in here? So we have the mark. It's a great item. I will take it. It's going to give us HP back as well. Plus Leviathan. More HP. We could take Headless Baby. We don't need it. So what I'm going to do now is come back here. We're going to pop this. It's going to take us to an air room. Beautiful. And that's going to give us a heck of a lot of consumables. Now, the things that are located in this room are going to be pretty much random every time. We got pretty lucky. We got a lot of money. We have money equals power. All things considered, that is pretty good. On to the womb 2. This is kind of one of those nothing floors where you don't really care about what's going on here. You realistically just want to find the boss. There's nothing... There's really nothing special that's going to be waiting for you here. You might find, you know, a curse room. You might find an arcade. That's going to be about it. And you're probably going to get an arcade like this that's just slot machines. And the slot machines in this game, really not that good. Claw machine? Fantastic. We love claw machines in this household. They're great. But slot machines, not really that good. Fortune tellers on Blue Baby specifically, not that bad, because you can farm soul hearts with those. That was a strange room. It just had a fly in it. But that's not something that you can pick up as Blue Baby. I do wish that there was, like, rotten soul hearts in this game. I get that it doesn't realistically make sense, because, you know, how are you going to have a soul heart, a heart made of the soul that's rotting? But it'd be cool, I think. Also, this game isn't entirely all that realistic, okay? You can agree with me on that, right? Surely, you can agree with me on that, at least. We're going to go in here. Triple red chest. I didn't mean to roll one of those. That's a bit of a shame. We got a bone heart, though. We're going to lose it immediately, but that's fine. Oh, no, we won't. Tears up. Very nice. We haven't gotten a lot of tears ups and a health up. Good. Before 9 lives did, which I'm actually quite content with. That's fine. Because if you don't know, if you end up losing 9 lives, you're actually going to lose your Guppy transformation. It doesn't remove 9 lives from your inventory. You don't keep the item when you run out of lives. So we got a little bit unlucky there. We did not get what we wanted. We did get Hush. We only have 10 seconds left. I guess we can fight Hush. I can show you guys how a little Hush battle works, especially when you're not the strongest in the game. But hey, maybe we get something game-breaking here. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Who knows? Contagion. Okay, so we didn't get all that lucky. We definitely did not get all that lucky. That's not bad. That's funny. 4 items in here? Oh my... That's the rarest Hush room I've ever seen. Oh my goodness, that was really good. Hello, what do we have in here? I'm gonna buy the extra heart. We're gonna lose a little bit of damage for it. That's okay. I do have the bombs to make use of blowing up these rocks. See, on every floor there's a chance to have a crawl space. And since this floor is only gonna be 4 rooms total, if you're gonna find a crawl space, it's gonna be one of these 4 rooms, and only 3 of the rooms actually have rocks in them. So that's why you want to blow up these rocks just to see if you can get a crawl space, and a lot of the times you do, and then you get yourself a bonus item, which is pretty swag. See, there's no rocks in here, there's no crawl space in any of those rooms, so we are kind of hooped in that regard. It's nothing else that we can really do. I guess we'll take Rotten Tomato. Contagion is very good, but I'm just thinking about for the Hush fight specifically. I think I'm gonna pop the perks pill in here, and I think taking marked for this fight is gonna be pretty good. Just because he spawns a lot of enemies, and if you can mark them, they're all gonna attack each other, and that will be extremely beneficial for us. I popped the perks pill because I only want to be taking half-hearted damage each time. The good thing about Blue Baby, especially if you're going to Isaac, is that he is a full soul heart character, and the Polaroid only activates when you are on half a red heart or less. And as you can evidently see in the top left-hand corner, Blue Baby has no red heart, so every time you take damage, it is going to activate that Polaroid invincibility. Or if you have the negative, it's going to activate the negative passive, which is essentially the Necronomicon without the whole flashy animation. So we do really like that. Big shout out to Blue Baby for that. I feel like I should be playing Blue Baby more. I do actually really like Blue Baby as a character. He can get kind of boring, like I said. But in my eyes, he's kind of the devil character of the roster. Just because he has that passive that benefits him so greatly with devil deals, it just kind of makes it a no-brainer to go devils on Blue Baby. Now, if you're going somewhere like Mega Stan, that's not going to be possible, because you have to get both key pieces. Well, okay, that's not necessarily true, because you can always play the sacrifice rooms. But with someone like Blue Baby, you know, it's going to cost a lot of soul hearts to be able to get those key pieces from the sac room. So it might not always be worth it, right? Unless you have some way to generate soul hearts. So you get a bunch of soul hearts laying around, something like that. So normally you're just going to want to go devils. And then that way, you're not giving up a ton of HP in order to get those items. And, you know, there's definitely more game-breaking angel items than there are devil items. But there's a lot more devil items that are just beneficial than angel items, I would say. There's a lot more devil items that are just pretty good. There's more angel items that are like, oh my god, this is insane, we win the game. But there's more devil items that are like, okay, this is pretty damn good. You know, you got the Pact, you got the Mark, you got Maw of the Void, you got Athame. You got a lot of things going for you there. The only difference with those is that I think there's more items in the devil pool overall that are kind of mid, or like not nearly as good as a lot of the angel items. That's why I personally like to go angels more. Also, if you have a D6, you can reroll the key piece, get a bonus free item for essentially doing nothing. That's how I feel about the matter anyways. So I do think, especially if you have a dice item of some kind, it is a lot more beneficial to go angels. Oh, you're going after the punching bag. That makes my life a lot easier. Shout out punching bag. We do have max speed, so we can't outrun the beams. It's not a problem at all. If he does end up shooting those beams at us. But this run has been going pretty flawlessly. We haven't been hit once, at least to my knowledge. I may have forgotten. But we're gonna turn this guy into a bowl of soup. We're gonna light him on fire. And there we go. He's out of there. Not bad. Not bad at all, my friends. So let's make our way up to the cathedral. I biffed it. Unlucky. Wow, you arguably transformed into something way worse than the bomb fly, or the bomb... What, is that a bomb leech? What is that? I don't know what it's actually called, but like, what is it based on? Is it a leech? Maybe? A wraith? I don't know. Not the car. Not the car. But the ghost. The ghost! Oh, hello. I can't hit you. You're in rocks. I don't have spectral. Please stay out of the rocks. Please stay off the rocks. They are not for climbing. They are for your protection and your protection only. Now, I have 14 luck right now. I don't even have perfection. When it comes to getting luck, man, this is the run. I will tell you what. We're getting a lot of luck this run. My God. I could do this whole floor to get, you know, to get that deal again, to get that devil deal. I don't know if I want to do that. We are pretty strong. That's great. We might come back for that, for sure. Open this up, open this up. Get a key back. And a soul heart. It's not bad. Yeah, we might come back for that. I mean, I do have 28 keys, so I'm not really concerned with running out of them on the chest. But another one. I have 15 luck. What's going on, man? This is crazy talk. What the heck? I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong. This is fantastic. I'm a little bit confused. I also do need to find both of my secret rooms. I don't have I Can See Forever. Is this it? No, I think I already checked that. I might have already checked that. That's my mistake. Get rid of you. Oof, shoot. Well, we got Polaroid invincibility now, so we're kind of chilling. Get rid of you. We got a curse room here. What do we got? Some red chests. So that was one of the times where it wasn't actually super beneficial to go in there. I'm glad we did, because we need to explore that in order to get to our devil deal. Grab this. Another Curse of the Tower, I tell you. We've already run into that once. We don't need it again, my friend. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's a pretty... Ooh, nice. It's a pretty bad item. And I'm not really interested in picking that up at all. Now, we did explode ourselves yet again. I'm on 2 hearts now. Getting a little bit into scary territory. Okay, 1 heart. A little bit more into scary territory. I don't know why there's double Monstro 2s in this room. I actually perished. And that room did not get cleared. See, this is actually the problem with Firemind. Okay? This is the problem with Firemind. You gotta be really careful. You can blow yourself up. And then you might die. You just might die, my friends. It might happen. So, if you were a secret room, where would you be? A regular secret room. Now, I have an idea here. I'm gonna look up here. This is my strongest feeling. Beautiful. We did find it. It's super greed. Not that interested. The reason it's exploding so much also is because of our high flippin' luck stat. It's there. Fantastic. I'm actually gonna play this a little bit. Because we can get some soul hearts with this. Now, we're gonna be losing a fair amount of damage, but I do think it's worth it. If we manage to get more than 1. It might not have been worth it. Okay, we got 2, 3. Good. We have 15 luck, and we're not really getting much anything. It finally exploded. We managed to get 4 soul hearts for our money there. We also got a strength card, a magician card, and a devil card. I'll bring the devil card with us, because we are going to fight Isaac now. And this is how you do it, my friends. Pop the devil card in here, and let's fight Isaac. Now, we're definitely going to be doing the chest today as well. Don't you worry. I'm not going to end this on the Isaac fight. That would be a bit silly, I think. Plus, I can't even really end it on the Isaac fight. I have the Polaroid. I have the Polaroid. And you guys are used to me, you know, doing the whole run, going all the way to the end unless I die. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, he is done. That's how you do it. Very straightforward. I am going to pop this teleport 2.0 now. We're going to go to the deal. That's... wow. Curse of the Blind. Oh, what a shame. Well, it's a surprise with what we get. Chemical Peel, that's nice. Magic Skin, not surprised. Zodiac. Tractor Beam. Very excited about Tractor Beam. Tractor Beam, very slept on passive item. I'm a big fan. I love it. I really, really like it. Most people, when they see Tractor Beam, they go, oh, but there's no homing, so it's not as good. Little Hushy. That's funny. He's bad right now because we're on regular Repentance. But everybody always goes, oh, you miss out on homing. That's a bad item. It's not very good because you miss out on homing. And it's like, well, just aim. Also, it breaks the soft tier cap by like a pretty substantial margin, man. It's very, very strong. So, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of a slept-on passive item. I think it's really, really good. And you should, like, if you see it, you should definitely pick it up. There's no real downsides to it. Yeah, you miss out on, like, maybe getting homing in the future, but... I really do think that this item is worth losing homing for. Minecrafter, that's kind of funny. Don't need it. We're gonna blow this up. Nice! Wow, what a soul read on that. Oh, what are you? Oh! Well, I don't really have any cards or pills, but that's kind of nice. Echo Chamber, basically when you use a card, it stores it after you've used it, and then the next, like, 3 cards you use, it's gonna use the... That's huge for Firemind. Wow! It's gonna save the last card that you used. It's gonna use it again, so you can basically, like, stack 3 effects on top of each other. It's an insanely good secret room item, one of the better ones. It is only a quality 3, but you can get some pretty crazy breaks with Echo Chamber and a couple of other items. So very cool. I am going to do a couple of extra rooms. I don't think I'm going to full clear this floor. We are getting pretty far into this run, pretty deep into this recording, and I don't want to eat up your guys' entire day with an informative blue baby video, of all things. So I think we're just going to go to the boss now. Pretty good, all things considered. We got some good items. We could get more because we have, 15 luck and a dream. But that is totally fine. And we also got blast resistance, which is the main thing I was on the lookout for anyways. So we're going to fight this guy, and we are going to do Delirium as well. Don't you worry, my friends. Might be a little bit scary, but we're going to try our damn best, all right? Make our way to the void floor here. Pew! I love that little, like, Mega Man entrance. So cool. That is from, if you're wondering, the Falling Isaac mod pack. Shout out to that mod pack. I love that mod pack. It's so cool. It's a tough boss, my friends. It's a very, very tough boss. We're going to pop huge growth. We're also going to get, become Walking on Sunshine. Probably should have thought about that a little bit. Thankfully, we do have Firemind, which is going to be dealing a pretty substantial amount of damage for us. That part is really, really nice. I believe we're also activating I'm Excited. This is all because of Echo Chamber, if you didn't know. Like I said, Echo Chamber activates the last 3 card or pill usages. And we had a golden pill, so we used a lot of effects at once, so I don't know exactly what we have. I could charge this up fully, but I think we're going to be dealing more damage if I just start spamming the fire key. I'm about to get carpal tunnel doing this. That's okay. Anything for my homies. Anything for the boys. Get him out of my sight. He's disgusting. Just about a half HP. Haven't been hit yet. Feeling pretty good. Okay, yeah, but then sometimes he does that, where he just shoots tears out, but he's underground and also invisible and also invincible. That part, I gotta be honest with you. That part is no fun. Ah, hello. I didn't hear the comm. I was too busy yapping. Calm. I didn't hear mom's comms, dude. Gertie Jr. He is transforming into a bunch of different bosses. Some of the bosses I don't mind. A lot of them I dislike. Gertie Jr. is one of those that I dislike, because he just kind of dashes around everywhere, and it's not really that much fun. This one's not bad. He just kind of runs at you, so we can kind of deal with that as it comes. Come on, blow up already. Just get out of here, Delulu. Nobody wants you here anymore, brother. Nobody wants you here anymore, brother. Delirium? Delirium? Alright, we almost got him. Firemind's blocking a hell of a lot of tears from Delirium for us. It's another big reason why we haven't been hit yet, so a big shout out to Firemind. If you can use it properly, it's a fantastic item. It's just a bit scary at times, because you can really blow yourself up, but we have blast immunity, so it's not a problem. Here's the mask form. That's what the mask is. And that's how we do it, boys. Well, that, my friends, is how you play Blue Baby to Isaac and then to Delirium. Hopefully you learned something new today. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. Comment down below, man, I love Blue Baby, if you watched the whole thing. Or maybe even comment, man, I hate Blue Baby, if you don't like Blue Baby. Love to know when people watch the whole video. I really, really appreciate that. I'll give your comment a little heart. As always, if you wouldn't mind double checking, making sure you are subscribed to the channel, really helps me out a lot more than you think, and you can always change your mind later. But until next time, take care and stay safe, my friends.